Will Ferguson's mystery novel, 419, delves into the aftermath of a man falling victim to a cunning and deadly internet scam, and his daughter's quest for justice as she travels to Nigeria to uncover her father's killer. The novel was published in 2012. The central focus of the book is the notorious 419 scam, named after the section of Nigeria's criminal code that outlaws such fraudulent activities. In this scam, individuals impersonate wealthy figures like princes, heiresses, or high-ranking executives, enticing victims to assist in transferring money out of Nigeria. Sadly, those who fall prey to the scam end up losing the funds they invest. Ferguson's concern lies in the fact that, despite the illegality of 419 scams, there is little punishment for the perpetrators in Nigeria. They often evade justice by bribing officials or paying off charges. Due to its immense profitability, the underground industry thrives, making it difficult to dismantle. Through intertwining storylines, the novel explores the far-reaching impact of this scam on individuals worldwide. Initially disparate, these narratives gradually converge as the plot unfolds. The book begins with a tragic car accident in Calgary, Canada, where a man named Henry meets a fatal end as his vehicle careens off an embankment. The circumstances surrounding the incident remain unclear, leaving investigators puzzled. The only clue at the scene is the presence of two sets of tire tracks. The situation takes a turn for the worse when Henry's family learns that he had recently used their house as collateral for a loan. The family is perplexed by Henry's actions, as he had no apparent financial need. He had always demonstrated responsible money management. However, this time, Henry failed to keep up with the loan repayments, resulting in the bank initiating foreclosure proceedings on their home. The family now faces the dire reality of homelessness, as it is too late to save the property. As the police become involved in the aftermath of the fatal accident, they delve into the circumstances surrounding Henry's loan. Recognizing that taking out a loan was out of character for him, they launch an investigation. During their search of Henry's computer, they discover numerous emails exchanged with an account based in Nigeria. In the midst of investigating Henry's loan, the police discover a series of emails exchanged between Henry and a man named Victor Akachukwu. Victor claims to be a Nigerian lawyer representing Sandra Ada, a wealthy woman who had her inheritance seized by a criminal gang. He solicits Henry's assistance in accessing the funds. However, Victor is actually Winston, a scammer based in Nigeria. He is coerced by dangerous criminals who control him and force him to participate in cyber scams. Will Ferguson doesn't ask readers to sympathize with Winston, but rather to understand the individuals operating behind the anonymity of computer screens. Meanwhile, Henry's daughter, Laura, struggles to cope with her father's death. Her anger isn't directed towards the money he lost, but towards the scammers who deceived him. When Laura discovers that Victor is supposedly based in Lagos, she embarks on a journey to find him, driven by her desire for justice. Despite the potential dangers involved, Laura is determined to recover her father's money before turning the perpetrators over to the authorities. However, upon arriving in Lagos, she realizes she is ill-prepared and inexperienced in navigating unfamiliar places and interacting with new people. She must quickly adapt and sharpen her wits, or she risks meeting the same fate as her father. During her investigation in Nigeria, Laura uncovers another unsettling truth about her father's final weeks. She discovers that he significantly increased his life insurance policy, and left all the money to her. The family is bewildered and angry about this decision. Laura, however, suspects there may be a troubling explanation behind it. She begins to believe that Henry's fatal car accident was not an accident at all, but a deliberate act planned by her own father. Laura reluctantly accepts that her suspicions might be accurate as she delves deeper into the emails and searches for patterns. She starts to comprehend her father's troubled state of mind, realizing that the scammers had terrorized him, instilling paranoia and fear. They manipulated him into believing that there was no escape, as they held control over every aspect of his life. Henry felt trapped and saw no way out other than taking his own life. Laura's father's suicide means she doesn't receive any inheritance, leaving her disappointed. Despite finding the scammer, Winston, she is powerless to recover the money and returns home empty-handed, realizing the vast extent of the wicked and expansive cyber scamming world.